Welcome to my office.
It's nice, it's cute, it's nice.
Stressful story for me, but to be short,
You don't need to summarize, you can give us the juice.
it wasn't easy to work with K-pop artists. You have to be friends with them and like share the moment together, listening music, go out together. It takes time.
Let us all start from the very beginning. Hello, this is Pearland Podcast. Today I'm in Seoul and I'm really happy today. I'm sitting with Raiden in his production company. I mean, Raiden, I think most of the people, I don't know how many audience are here are from the music industry, but just in case they're not from the music industry, can you generally give an introduction of yourself?
Of course. Hi, this is Raiden. I'm DJ producer from Korea, based in Seoul. I travel a lot for around the world for DJing, writing music, producing songs for other artists. Yeah, that's my job.
Hey, Raiden, I mean, I think let us all start from the very beginning. At what
Okay.
age do you realize that you want to be a musician? You know, to be in this music business.
So I think it was when I was 13 years old.
13.
Yeah, I was a video game freaks. So I used to go video game arcade center. Then I found this game called Drum Mania. It's basically playing drums with rhythm patterns. Then there was my very first time playing instrument as not classical music. You know, it was more like rock, like funky jazz. So uh, that's how I start to listen music seriously.
It's very funny from video games.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So after like few months, I curious about the real instrument. So I asked my dad to buying a drum kit. Then I tried it, but actually the real drum was very difficult for me. So uh, that's how I start to uh, playing guitar because uh, at that moment I already start to listen rock music and my mom's driver, he was huge rock fan. So when I go to school
Wow.
every morning, he recommend
Drums,
me,
yeah, the rock
like Red
music.
Zeppelin, like
Ah.
Jimi Hendrix things, and then very naturally I influenced from him, and yeah, then
I'm surprised the parents would give
funny
you
story. Yeah,
a drum set which makes so much noise.
it's a long story.
And then you went to Japan to do 6 years of guitar. I mean, you're from these Asian big family. Why would they allow you, a boy who's supposed to go to family business? How do you persuade your parents to let you to play guitar as a profession and to learn guitar in university?
Yeah, I mean, it's like maybe it was 17. My mom asked me it's like, what do you think about like schools and like your future careers? And I had a like very professional, famous guitarist teacher, so he convinced my mom that like he doesn't need to go college. But at that time, like it was
Wow.
very shock for my mom because like
Yeah.
in Korea, especially, like parents, they always want to
Of
go a
course,
good
Tiger
college.
Mom.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I have coolest mom in Korea, so she,
Your mother is cool.
yeah, you know how she is. She let me keep playing guitar, but I promised her I'll finish the school. So after high school, I went to Japan for music college.
You are very lucky. My father said over his dead body. I mean, I couldn't study
Yeah, I can
art. I
imagine
could
that.
not
Yeah,
study architecture. So
yeah. I'm very lucky, and
very lucky. 6 years is not just
cause my uncles, they were still like not satisfied with my like music
because
career.
music is supposed to be a hobby, right?
Right,
I
yeah.
mean, it's like
Just
art
keep
is
it
a
hobby.
hobby. You cannot be a main career. And did your uncle say anything to your mother?
They did. Like yeah, something like the keep it as a hobby. Like he should quit.
You should quit.
But my mom, she also studied art. Her major was like Asian paint. So she's more like artist side. So she understood like what I'm thinking and I want.
What you aspire to do. And and then all through the 6 years she was happy. She never asked you to mention that you have to do proper proper career.
6 years in living in Tokyo was very tough for me because like I have no cars. I have like gears, like instrumental. It's like taking subways to go like live house without the audience playing like only few fans. Then, but like those experience made me
Toughen you
yeah
out.
yeah
Yeah, you need that.
because after I started DJ, I I experienced a lot of like playing empty,
Empty venue.
even festivals, no crowds. But I didn't like feel any like
Okay.
sad.
Okay, let's talk about your 6 years in Japan. How to shape your career because you were doing guitar, you were doing electronic music, but how come later on it becomes DJing? I
So
mean, how did this evolution started?
I never get interested about electronic music before I start DJ, but I have one friend in Australia, so he kept sending me like this crazy like party music, and I was like very like I was very stubborn about the music, so I only listen like rock, more like organic music. But one day I was walking in Shibuya Street, and there was a big screen promotion of the festivals. They showed Daft Punk's new album, and like I remember it was a Robot Rock, the song name, and was very shocked because they're playing guitar, but music is electronic dance.
Electronic.
So that's the first time I've heard seriously like electronic music. So yeah, I mean, living in Tokyo was great experience for me because they have all the like British music, American
Very
music.
eclectic.
It's like every week, like big acts, like concerts. Like I went to AC/DC, Rolling Stones. Like it was great experience for me, like to get inspired.
But then after that you change, you drop all that, and you become a DJ. Do you still write music?
Yeah, of course. I I had to come back to Korea because of men's mandatory Korean
For
army.
the army.
Yeah, so I had to quit, break up my band. Then I was looking for something I can do by my own, and one night I invited to the club because my friends was DJing at this nightclub. I was very shocked because this electronic music was very very similar with a rock. So I was like, I can do this better than him. So that's how I started DJ.
I mean, being a DJ is you need to be very familiar with all the music which is coming, which is from all over international. So you must be every day you must be listening to a lot of music. So how do you find time to write your own music?
But I didn't feel this is like job or work because it was very,
Your pleasure.
yeah, like happy to listening and learning new music and new ideas and creativity. Cause after I start DJ, I had a more many like opportunity to go abroad, like Europe, like other East Asia, even like US. That those experience made my like career easily. So
It grows your
yeah,
career.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I read that you did this, you created this music together with the K-pop group Boys for the T1 Esport,
Oh,
an Esport for the League of Legends Championship. How do you, I mean, how you are doing DJ is different musician, so now you're working with one band, one K-pop band. So what is the difference, and how do you feel about that?
you know the best thing about being DJ is you can collaborate anything or anyone, any genre, because
Yeah,
it's doing by yourself alone, but you're very open to mix everything
yeah.
to music, even like the visuals. Uh, as you mentioned about the esports, I I don't play the League of Legend game, but I knew that the game was like huge, all around the world, and at the moment the champion team called T1, they looking for the music for their theme song. And I heard many of K-pop artists there playing the League of Legend game, so it was very naturally proceed about to working together. Then I had a song for perfect song for them, and I showed it to the K-pop artists, and let's pitch to them. Yeah, we're gonna make something fresh things, and we did it. And
They love it.
yeah, cause the music, what I do, electronic music plus the K-pop and the visuals of the professional gamers, it was fit perfectly. So yeah, that was another game changer in my career. It's good
So do you
experience.
think that K culture, when the West is now so obsessed with K culture, this this passion for it, that did it help your career growth? Do you
Um,
think that it helps your
of
your career
course,
growth?
I feel very like lucky that like now like the K-pop music is very globally famous, and it's also one of the genre now, and um, it's all connected with other like culture, like such as like art, like drama, movies, dance. Performance is
Yeah,
crazy a lot.
dance. Hey, those K-pop dance is very difficult. I tried to do K-pop dance in London. We have this teacher. It was impossible. The move. It's not easy at all.
It's very attractive because it's not only about music. It's includes like performance, also like visuals and concept, um, everything in one song or like one video. Uh, Also, they are like trained since they're kids, so like it's like very professional.
So why is K-pop so popular? What is it so different from the other genre? I mean, my question is, I mean, the whole Western world is embracing it. Not just, I mean, you know, when we go to Africa, people knows about K-pop. Of course, they talk about Afro beats, but K-pop is so huge. Can you actually explain how and why it becomes so popular?
Actually, K-pop has a long story. It's not about like suddenly break out because it's always on the process. Like as I mentioned, like they're trained since they're like young
Since
kids,
they're young, you said.
and like I guess the first big movement was from South America. BTS was a huge breakout there.
Oh, South America.
Yeah. So after that, they have many families in like US, so like it spreads out, and now people easy to you know see this on like YouTube or like social medias, and they found it out. Wow, this kind of music and visuals like exist. The music of our K-pop is very interesting because like it's not one genre. Like they're put it rap, like hip hop, on like electronic dance music.
Yeah, they mix
Yeah,
everything.
R&B. Uh, Sometimes Latin like reggaeton. These days, like maybe like reggae, like Afrobeat.
Yeah, Afro beats. I love Afro beats.
I wanna try it, but yeah. Anyway, uh, it's very attractive to watch their music video. Not only listen music.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, visually.
you have
is
to
it-
watch together, like with music. So that's the
So
difference.
if you say like this, then when people buy the record of a K-pop, it doesn't have the total appreciation. You have to see the total package, right?
Then you go to
Music videos.
yeah. Then you get into like being fan of them, and you go to concert. Then it's a big word about K-pop.
And you also have this big turning point of your career when you did your closing ceremony of the Winter Olympics, right? And in that Winter Olympics, what music did you play with that?
Was my lifetime honor to be performed at Olympic. So I only had 3 minutes to show myself, express myself. So I decided to go not the music
You usually play.
yeah I decided to go like what I really want, and so I made a song based on rock music with electronic sound. So I played a live guitar at the performance at like during the DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up the stage and playing
And you
guitar.
play.
Yeah, biggest moment of my life.
Was this a big break to your career? And it push you up?
So after the Olympic performance, I booked by festivals such as Tomorrowland, even like Ibiza. Then those big events, they noticed me. Then through those lives and experience, I met many people on the industries, artists. Like those connections keep running, and finally I met this label called Protocol from Holland.
Yeah. Oh, Holland has very good DJs.
So
Yeah.
I had an opportunity work with them, and I start to release my songs, and that's there was like a first Asian DJ start,
Yes.
in Europe, and yeah, it was very like crazy days. Like
Okay.
I don't remember all like.
Okay, this is something I want to ask you. Are there a lot of Asian DJ in this global DJ world? Because those who can go international, I mean, there's definitely not many Koreans, but are there a lot of? I know there's Japanese, okay, but are there other nationalities who's in this big DJ world? Any?
I know those like OG Japanese DJs. They were huge back in the days, but
I'm talking about current,
current,
contemporary.
yeah. So I know the Peggy Goo is doing good because she's not imitating like Western music. She's putting more like Korean things, like using Korean words or like Korean instrument. In my case, I'm combining with K-pop music, with bring like K-pop artists to be more dance music scene. I think those kind of something like unique essentials should be in your music. So that's the secret. I mean, it's not secret, but it's like basic.
That's your signature. Yeah.
Yeah, signature sound.
But do you? I mean, you must be very rare
For now, yeah.
in this DJ world, right? Because you don't play like other big DJs like Eminem and all that, because they all play very, very different music. But you also use electronic music that mixed with K-pop, which I never heard anybody who's done that.
I think I'm like a platform that connecting K-pop to other artists or like K-rapper to bring it to like K-pop or like other like Western DJs. It's very funny, then interesting position that
How
I'm
did you?
doing.
I mean, you were just mentioning before that when we were first playing your guitar and later on you were doing DJ when your venue has nobody. How do you feel? You did not, did you feel any disappointment, depression, or what? Must be really, it's like an artist having an exhibition, and not that no one buys, but no one even came and visit the exhibition. How do you feel as an artist?
If it happens now, maybe I feel suffer, but yeah.
When you first begin, you don't feel so much.
But before the being DJ, when I was in band, it's different because this is more like show the audience that like shut up and listen to my music, But what I learned from DJ is to be communicate with audience. Like you see the crowds reactions, and you can switch the direction of your DJ set.
Yeah.
It's all about communicate, and like you lead them to be
To get excited.
happy,
Yeah.
excited, dance, jump. That's
This is in your control. Absolutely right.
it's like you're the control crowd.
How do you feel that social media has helped K-pop or your music or your career? Because social media must be one of the reason why K-pop becomes so worldwide. Worldwide people has very easily hearing their music. Same thing with you as well. Do you do like TikTok, Instagram, and all that? Obviously, right. So, do you think that social media have helped your career?
I still believe the social media is the best platform to show yourself to world. Like best way to promote. Cause it's very easy to approach to anything. Like even like I never had a interested about chef, but like they shows like foods and cooking videos, and like, oh wow, they have many of these like legendary chefs in the
Yes.
world, and you realize like that
Oh, so you learn about the legendary chef from the social media.
yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, because it's true, because there's a lot of emerging artists, people finding emerging artists from Instagram. Do they do it for as a DJ as well?
Yeah, DJs, but in other wise, like sometimes I feel sad because some DJs only focus for like attention on the social media, not the music. Many of like bedroom DJ, they have an opportunity to, even you don't have a show. I mean, you didn't booked, you can play YouTube by yourself with like this kind of
Yeah, of
room,
course.
and people gonna watch this more than actual crowd. So that's the really funny thing about this social media.
Not many people will have the opportunity to
Mm.
meet the music executives. So to do that and they have the audience is, I think, is a very beautiful idea. So that all the artists won't be so frustrated that, when you do art, you want to have an audience, you want to have people to look at what you do.
I learned guitar or DJ at school or teacher, but even me, like watch like tutorials on Instagram, like 15-second video of like tutorial. I still learn from this Instagram reels video. So yeah, I think it's incredible to.
Yeah. How do you see your career is going to evolve? Because now you have your own production company.
Mm-mm.
You are producing music. You're writing music. I mean, are you trying to give a platform for younger artists who want to find opportunities so you can guide them? What's your plan and what's your
So beside a DJ project, I realized that I love produce for someone, and I have a plan that wanna like invest where I produce and scout like artists and make music for them and direct.
so far? How many of these younger artists are you working with?
Less than 30.
Wow, less than 30 is a lot.
Yeah, but like there's so many talented guys these days.
Wow, that's very impressive. My God. So how many music have you been writing? Have you been writing any music? Where do you have time?
Maybe 50 songs in a year.
50 songs.
Yeah, but
wow.
I think that's still low. Other producer has more. Well, my style is not like fast working music. I focus more details and pick like few songs and give them
Fantastic.
energy.
I want to go back to talk about this Olympics. How did you get this commission from the Olympics? Because it's such a big deal. And why would they find a DJ instead of, a K-pop music, K-pop band?
This is a very stressful story for me, but it's long story. To be short, I watched.
You don't need to summarize. You can
Yeah.
give us the juice.
So I knew when Korea's gonna do
The Winter Olympic.
I expect they're gonna bring K-pop artists,
Yeah.
but that's very you can expect who's gonna perform it. And I watched the Rio Olympic that the DJ Kaigo was playing at the closing ceremony. Also, like Tiesto, he did performance at Athene Olympics 2004. So I found the director of the Olympic ceremony, and I invite her to come to my festival.
Wow.
And she actually came with like 10 her staff, and of course they watched whole my set. But after my set, more like bigger headliner DJs came up the stage, and they're playing like
Yes.
controlling crowd, and like 50,000 people, they jump
Yeah.
all together. And the director, she's very shocked, like what kind of like show is this? Like I never seen like whole crowd jumping. So I told her, yeah, even like biggest K-pop artists perform, it's not gonna happen because these people not came to watch DJ. They came to party. Like it's DJ music is all about party, like dancing together. So this is a little bit different watching performance from like K-pop artists. After that, we had like many times of meetings, and I convinced them, show them, I educate them about this DJ scene.
I'm very impressed because Raiden, I never knew that you're
It
such
took
a good sense.
took more than a year, like almost 2 years.
So you actually cultivate their interest and educate them about DJing, because they're all the older generation. They don't go for nightclubs, DJing music, and all that.
All of the Korean people, they expect Psy's gonna closing the show,
Yeah.
but
When you start closing that show, how does people, what was the general comment after that?
even the my uncle who didn't like my music, well, he came to see
The closing.
yeah. Then he texted to my mom like, you're so proud of him,
And now he accept that you can be
Yeah.
a musician, right?
cause they accept my long stories. They watched it, and I kept this job like long time.
Yeah,
So
yes.
they support me a lot.
After how many years? After 20 years?
Yeah,
After 20 years?
more
they
than
turn
15
around.
years at
More than
least.
50 years, they come around and say, okay, Raiden.
So anyway, so the athletes from the Olympics, they came to party of my set. I didn't feel this 3 minutes gonna be that huge
The turning point
feedback.
of it.
Yeah, cause after the show, I opened my phone, and wow, like crazy, like Facebook messages came from like
Everybody.
Russia, like Hungary, all around the world. Like, wow, I liked your set.
That's
I got
great.
so many messages. Like, yeah, it was very
When was that?
good
When was that,
experience.
Raiden?
2018.
2018. So that must have
That
determined.
was like 1 year right after I started DJ. Yeah.
That must be determining your determine your growth of your career. That is really the critical point, right? Right. Must be. I mean, how did you get these? Olympics are the older crowd, the establishment. How did you get the establishment joining dancing? DJ, you have to dance. You cannot just.
But like that opportunity came too early for my career, but I couldn't give up this opportunity because
It's
this
amazing.
happen. You don't know when it's gonna next happening in
Yeah.
Korea. So
Hey, tell me your experience with K-pop band. What is your highlight of working with K-pop band? And tell me in general, which is your most memorable experience.
it wasn't easy to work with K-pop artists because it's not only about like booking them for my featuring artists. You have to be friends with them and like share the moment together, listening music, go out together. It takes time, and if it's not, they're not gonna understand my music or any get interested about this electronic dance music. I think my biggest song in K-pop was with Chanyeol from EXO together with Changmo and Lehigh. They're R&B and hip hop singer. These people, I mean artists, they're totally different each, like
They are very
genre.
different.
And I'm combining these people all together in one song. Was very
Must be challenging.
challenging because I didn't expect what people gonna react, and maybe some of them is gonna hate this music weird, you know. After like 1 year preparing, I got to be friend with them and got good cooperation from them. So we finished the track very luckily very fast. So after the release, like it went up chart up so fast.
Wow.
It was number 3
Wow.
highest chart.
Has this been released internationally or not?
Yeah. It was
Wow.
into-
Wow, that's very, very impressive.
Yeah, but I was stupid that expect releasing the song is easy, but it's always take a process, a lot of business paperwork, and because like each artist has their own schedule to planning the
Yes.
release schedule, so it's very difficult to bring them all one time. Yeah.
Hey, we were just talking that you're going to go to LA, right? You're going to be playing in LA.
There is a festival.
There's a festival. What festival is that? So audience from LA can join your festival.
Yes.
Yeah. What is that festival?
It's called Waterbomb. It's basically they shoot the water cannon to crowd
I love it.
and water guns. Also, audience can shoot the artist. The waters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also
yeah.
can shoot all of you. So are you on a plastic shield to cover all your machines?
So, yeah, the K-pop artists and Korean DJs mix of the timetables. So they're gonna do 2 days, and I believe this is the first time they're doing in LA. I mean, in US. So it's gonna be huge.
Wow.
You should come.
How exciting. Which date is that?
It's September 27 and 28.
Maybe I can stay one day more.
You should come
Yeah, I would definitely join you.
with my
You-
mom and sister.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And also, you mentioned about K-pop singers. They're being trained from young.
Mm.
Can you tell us? Can you share your knowledge about these K-pop, because K-pop becomes so big, and why are they? Their training must be very different than singers from the West, right? Can you give us a little bit more information on that?
I guess it's about competitive with other artists. So that's why,
Competitive.
yeah, you know the Korean parents, also Korean teachers,
I know.
Korean producers.
I know they're like Chinese tiger mom, and Koreans are
Train like army
yeah.
things.
No, because they have high expectation and high work ethics. So you are supposed to get up at 6 and work throughout the whole day, no rest. I mean, I know when I study abroad, people would say that okay, it's playtime. There's no playtime. All our Asian culture, no playtime. So are you saying that at what age do they start this military training to be a K-pop artist?
6 years, 7 years.
6
yeah.
years. So how do you know that they can become
Yeah,
a K-pop
that's the thing.
singers? I'm so
Like after these long years, they don't know they're gonna debut or picked by producer or by company, because there's still too many like trainees.
So then they must have a system like good old days, the Chinese opera. The Chinese opera, they take in girls, boys at a very young age. So they train on that, and then you don't know whether this will be a star or this will be ended up sweeping the floor. So is it the same idea of that?
Yeah, because especially like these days, some of them they don't go school. So imagine like if you spend all these times and you don't
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But who's writing the song then?
It's like producers of like
So they will commission people to write songs. Do you have a very famous songwriter of K-pop song, or yeah, or they have several and then they just commission the song to be written?
K-pop. Usually they don't hire like only one writer. Like they hire like at least like 4 or 5 writers because each part is from different
Wow,
genre.
amazing. To be a producer, it must be very interesting.
Yeah, because you have to
Yeah.
manage them
Yeah.
in one song.
So are you working as a producer when you're working with them?
Yeah, especially when I visiting LA, I look for the like great studio session with other writers because sometimes you don't get anything the session, but it's good to find a correct right person.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
but in the end, once you debut as a K-pop idol, you will,
Everything.
yeah.
But we're talking about 1% of these kids will ever become such big thing, right? It's not every single one.
Company, they teach you like even like Chinese, Japanese, English, because you have to go work at like each country is like big
Wow.
main markets.
Oh,
So even like fashions, like you have to being more like trendsetters, like
so now you're working with SM Media. What do you feel about now having a big production company, managing your career?
I'm trying to be help them for more like DJ side, because they are mainly businesses for K-pop.
Yeah, because they have a lot of K-pop bands. They
Mm-mm-mm.
represent a lot of K-pop bands.
So it's good to bring their artists to make new opportunities, because when they sing in their group,
Yeah.
they don't find their other talents. Like some of them is good to sing, but his position is like rap. Like if you don't give them opportunity to sing, like you never know his talents. So
Absolutely.
I'm trying to bring their like talents out.
What would you advise if there are, these kids who wanted to join the music business? Will you encourage them or not encourage them? What would you advise them?
That's a difficult question.
Because it's a tough business,
yeah, it's very tough.
Very tough.
Like,
If you
it's
want to
like
be a K-pop,
Survivor.
yeah.
In
What would you advise them?
yeah, I'll cheer up them, cause even
You
like
need to
my
have
case,
certain personality, right? Pure determination.
my mom waited to see my talents maybe more than 3 years.
2 years is nothing, okay?
Yeah,
2 years is nothing.
but like it's similar the way I experienced that. I didn't know I have talents, but my guitar teacher, he encouraged me.
So all the young people, they has to be encouraged, but they really need to have, a certain
But
personality.
you really have to be talented. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like whatever.
The competition is so huge.
Yeah.
So on this hand, I want to thank you, Raiden, for a lovely session, podcast session with me. And then I'm definitely in LA joining your events, but I don't want water to be pouring on me. Okay,
You have
so
to bring your
so I have to bring a
raincoats,
raincoat.
yeah.
A raincoat. It's so hot as well. Okay.
But you can watch behind backstage.
I would love. I can't. I'm dying to go. So thank you very much, Raiden.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
visiting my
Thank you.
studio.